outtake.
It would have been. Oh, hi. You know what? Right before we hit record, we were singing the Different Strokes theme song. And now that's all I'm thinking about. And together we'll be fine. Sorry. This is...
Hashtag just saying.
I am Tara.
I'm still Sean.
Terrific.
Last I checked.
Terrific. So, you know what? I had... You ever just have one of those weeks?
Yep.
I had one of those weeks this week where... It was a week this week. Week. It was just one of those weeks where it was just like...
Just shoot me, Bill!
Thank you! It was literally like snowball bullshit. And I'm like, really? It's not cool. So I have like a horrible back, and I'm in the process of getting it fixed. So I start physical therapy soon, and I figured I'm gonna be really sore because the physical therapist is gonna beat me up. Oh, you always leave much sore than you walk in.
Yeah.
So I'm anticipating a lot of pain. Now my nephew is how do I put this delicately? He is a big booster of cannabis.
Steve!
Medicinal cannabis? It's not Steve. But I told him about smoking Steve, and he was all about that. He's like, he sounds like a swell fella. I said, he is a good guy. By the way, the video of Smoking Steve, which is the tour of a radio station, I think it's WADK, I don't remember the call letters. But that is up. Even if you don't like radio, watch the video. It's a great video. Steve is funny, informative, and high. 3 things.
H-I-G-H-I.
Yes, 3 things.
Not high.
He's funny, informative, and he's high. Hi. So, I texted my nephew and I said, I'm about to be sore.
Hey, Miss Parker.
I'm about to be sore for a little while. What do you recommend? And he goes, oh, you need to get yourself some CBD oil. Right? Because it's like cannabis, but with no THC. Right? So I said, where do I get it?
On the DL, the OPP.
Are you down with OPP? Well,
yeah, you know me.
So I said, I'll try it. You know, the creams are very, very expensive, but I did find one moderately priced, and he's like, you know, telling me don't get below this milligram because it just won't work. Ooh. He's like, you need this kind of concentrated strength. So I got it yesterday. So I started using it yesterday. So I'm only on day 2. And I'm not as happy as I wanted to be about it. I thought I'd be, because the reviews were like, I'm pain free. So I was like excited, and I'm not now. But it's okay, because it's only the 2nd day. Maybe it'll, it takes a few days for it to work. We'll see.
Yay.
Yeah, and then, so I'm like, should I bother to tell this story? I don't know. Yeah, might as well, before we dive into the good stuff. So, I don't know if you've ever had, like, one of those moments where it's like, did anybody see that? Because
I've had those moments where I hope nobody saw that.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about. And, because I was in my cubicle, I had my little earbuds in, so I was listening to stuff, and I was just concentrating on what I was doing, and I moved my arm, and the wire for the headphones, like, touched my arm. It, like, graced my arm, and I thought, oh, it's a bug. But what I actually did was, it's a bug! And I jumped backward and was like, ugh! So that probably looked terrific if anybody saw me. I don't like bugs. I'll tell you right now. You know what I did the other day?
No.
I bit the inside of my lip,
Ow.
right here.
Now
And-
it's a canker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not only that, but I keep biting it.
The same spot. Yeah.
Yeah.
I usually do that like 2 or 3 times.
Oh my God. I did it the other day. And then I just did it like 3 more times tonight. I'm like, Jesus, this thing's going to be bleeding by the time I'm done with it.
Happens to me all the time.
Oh, awful. Avengers came out today. Woo! I'm going to see it tomorrow. Woo!
I'm not.
I can offer. No, I'm sorry. I can offer you a spoiler-free review next week if you wish. But so
Whiskey.
you're not drinking whiskey. What's the matter
Hell,
with
I'm
you?
not.
What's the matter with you? You over there. So, for the audio folks, we record the first 20 or so minutes. We used to do it live. We can't now because YouTube took that away. Yeah. So we record it and we put it up. So if you want to go check out the video, the first 20 minutes, that'd be fine. And while you're over there, subscribe. And to anybody who's watching on YouTube, if you haven't subscribed and you're just a lurker, subscribe because we need you.
We need the subscribes.
We do. Because we got to get the numbers back up so we can do the live stream again. So we missed doing that.
Please.
Yeah, it was fun and easy, and YouTube sucks.
Yes.
So, having said that,
I mean, these stupid rules.
I know. Having said that, for the past few weeks, we have been doing crazy 80s stuff.
We've gone back to the 80s.
It's crazy. And we're going to continue that now. So, do you want to... Because we started with movies last week.
Yep, I was doing my list of my favorite 80s movies.
Yes. So,
I was halfway done.
Let me, yeah. Let me wet my whistle. Yeah. It's way over there this time. I spilled my drink last week. It sucked. So, let's crack in. Crack in.
The last one that we did last week, I think, was Spaceballs.
Yeah. I remember we talked about Spaceballs a little bit.
So this time, we were starting off with Beetlejuice.
Beetlejuice was on my list.
Yay! Keaton! That's why.
Michael Keaton. One of the greatest actors. He's a national treasure.
He's up there with Tim Curry.
National treasures! We love Michael Keaton. We love Tim Curry. If they ever want to get in touch, we'll tell them how much. So, Beetlejuice. You said Beetlejuice, right? I didn't just hear that.
Beetlejuice.
Beetlejuice. Quickly, sum up what Beetlejuice is about.
He's a ghost.
He's the ghost with the most.
I'm the ghost with the most, baby.
All right. This couple has a house. They die. Great premise for a comedy. So they die. And these new people move into the house. They don't like these people. They want them gone.
Boom.
So they try to haunt them. It doesn't work because they don't know what they're doing. So they hire Beetlejuice.
They suck.
They do suck at it. They suck at phantoming. So they hire Beetlejuice. And Beetlejuice comes in and scares the shit out of these people. And then the dead couple, have a change of heart.
Aww.
And as it turns out, they actually like the family, so they want them to stay. Silly.
And they all lived happily ever after.
That and a Banana Boat song.
I'm going to say, then Lydia got a good grade on her math test.
Yep.
And it said, jump, senora, jumping all the time.
Well, that's worth the price of admission, just seeing Sean do that right there.
Work, senora, working all the time.
Jesus.
Jumping in the line.
Okay, I believe you.
Oh, shit.
What happened? We're very musical today.
Good. It's a bit more entertaining for them.
Is it, though?
Yes.
All right. So that's Beetlejuice. It's a great movie. We are supposed to get a sequel, and I want it to happen.
Yeah.
Yes, any day. Oh.
Daylight come and me wanna go home. I was gonna say work on the show, but
Yeah.
nah,
Well,
I think I keep it.
I mean, they just had a baby reunion because Michael Keaton did baby. Michael Keaton did the Dumbo movie,
Baby Beetle.
which is directed by Tim Burton.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm hoping while the two of them were on set together,
During lunch.
they kind of went Beetlejuice too, huh?
Well, I'm still alive. Huh?
Yeah. I saw an interview with him, Michael Keaton, not long ago. And I think it was on Stephen Colbert. And Stephen Colbert was like, so you were in, and he's naming all these movies. And then he gets to Beetlejuice and the crowd loses their shit. And he's like, oh, I was also Batman. And people are like, woo. But Batman did not get the reaction that Beetlejuice got.
Surprisingly, huh?
And I was like, maybe. People still think of that movie very fondly. So we might, I heard Michael Keaton's willing to do it.
When I hear
said
the
he
original
was.
cast is on board and willing to do it, and they're all still here,
Yeah,
do it.
exactly.
I know a lot of times in the past, maybe you should have not done a sequel.
Mr. Eddie Murphy, Beverly Hills Cop 3.
Get the fuck out of here.
I would not hear that.
But yeah, while they're all here and they're all willing to do it,
Mm-hmm.
get a good script and do it.
Yes.
To me, if you get the same production guys, same director, or at least the same director,
Yeah.
and you get the original cast, you're good already.
It would have to be Tim Burton. It would have to be. Because he's weird. He's weird, so who else can do that weird kind of shit?
Right.
Yeah.
Moving on.
We can move on, yes.
Mr. Mom.
That's on my list too.
Yay!
I made a slight blunder. Last week we had talked about Michael Keaton, and we talked about some Michael Keaton movie. It might have been Batman we talked about. And I had asked you what your favorite Michael Keaton movie was, and I don't remember if you answered me. Did I say Mr. Mom? Because I was thinking of it the other day, and I'm like,
I think you brought it up.
I was like, man, I hope I said Mr. Mom, because that's a really good movie. And yes, I did. I did bring it up, because I remember you saying that the neighbor tries to seduce him. Yeah. And I was like, oh yeah, because she's a bitch.
Yeah, you call her a bitch. I call her a whore.
The easy premise of Mr. Mom is that he's a guy who gets laid off from his job, and his wife goes back to work, and now he's got to figure out how to maintain the household. That's it. It's a very simple premise, but a very good movie.
And during the process, he gets involved with soap operas. And then he fantasizes it being like him and everyone he knows around him.
Yes.
Being in the character.
I gotta watch that movie again. I was thinking of it the other day. I was like, man, I gotta watch Mr. Mom. It's a good movie. It's like we're shilling for Michael Keaton.
Not only you would think I would probably lean towards Batman.
Yeah.
I want to say Gun Ho.
Really?
Will be my first.
You'd go gung ho, huh?
For that time frame, yeah.
Okay.
Gun Ho, Batman, then Beetlejuice, Mr. Mom.
Oh wow.
Not that it's going from bad to worse. It's just that's the way I enjoy them.
Okay. Gung Ho, did we talk about Gung Ho last week?
Yep, right before Spaceballs.
Okay, well...
After Batman, before Spaceballs.
Well, because we brought it up again. Gung Ho, once again, Michael Keaton works at a car thing, but the plant is closed, so he goes to Japan to try to talk the Japanese investors into reopening the plant in this failing town because everything's closing. So they come, and it's horrible. Not the movie horrible. The movie's good. It's just the everything that ensues is horrible.
Because they expect the people of the motor company to work as hard as they did.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much give up their lives like they do.
Mm-hmm.
So do it their way. But no.
Now, I don't remember the last time I saw it. I feel like it was within 6 months.
Many moons ago.
Many moon pies. My thing with Gung Ho is that it's one of those movies, and we're probably going to come across a lot of these on the lists, between your list and my list, but it's one of those movies that, like, if you look at it now, it's like, ooh, like some of that's a little bit racist, maybe.
Some.
Well, I'm trying to be kind because I know I
You
don't
gotta
think
be truthful too.
I know, and I don't think it was meant that way.
No.
It's just that you look at it in 2019 and you go, "Oh boy, that's a little bit in bad taste."
Yeah.
Um,
Got to remember, it was the early '80s.
it was.
Don't get that stick up your ass.
Yeah, a lot of these movies, like,
You're that easily offended, something's wrong with you, and don't
Yeah.
even bother watching it.
yeah, a lot of these movies are like, if you're offended
Touch and
easily, yeah, if you're offended, that was another Michael Keaton movie, Touch and Go. If you're offended easily, it's probably not. Yeah, I know. It's probably not a good idea. But anyway, so you go gung ho, huh? All right.
Going gun ho.
All right.
Go ho.
So Mr. Mom, which is a good movie. So what's next?
Dragnet.
Ooh.
Dan Aykroyd and Tom Hanks.
Dan Aykroyd and Tom Hanks. That's an easy one. Seriously, Dragnet. I guess Dan Aykroyd was a big fan of the Dragnet TV show, and so they just made a movie based on not the characters, but
They're trying to do honor to Jack Webb.
So I mean, it's a comedy about two cops who try to solve
A pagan investigation.
an investigation, and you know what?
Oh.
I was thinking the other day because I was making my list, right?
Check it twice.
No, only once. And now this has Dan Aykroyd and Tom Hanks. And I was thinking, like, a lot of people, like, Tom Hanks, as he got later in his career, he did more serious stuff.
Yeah, what's with that?
But, like, he got his start in comedies, and I still maintain
That's what made him.
that some of his best films were the
80s.
80s comedies that he did.
Yes.
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 The Bachelor.
I've never seen The Bachelor. I did it again. I bit my lip.
Oh, shit.
God, I'm going to be in a stretcher by the end of the night. Jesus.
Yeah, this big gauze ball.
Oh, my God. I'm waiting for blood to pour out of my mouth.
Vampire!
Blah, blah.
I do a turkey.
I can't do a turkey. Blah, blah, blah. You love it. I can't do it.
Yeah, I do.
I just can't do it.
Oh, shit.
I get sad when Thanksgiving comes around because I can't be like, enjoy your turkey. Blah, blah. I can't do it.
That's good enough.
I feel like a jerk. So, yeah, Dragnet's a good movie. So what else we got?
For me, Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure.
Bill and Ted.
That's one of those movies that you shouldn't have done the sequel.
Yeah.
Well, the first one was cool.
I've only seen. I think I've seen the sequel.
Yeah, I think I've shown it to you.
I think I blocked it out of my mind because it's so bad.
Yep.
This horrible movie.
The first one, two high school students are about to fail their history exam.
Yep.
Well, yeah, the history course. They need an A+ on the final report.
Mm-hmm.
Oral.
Points for oral. Sorry. I'm not sorry.
So they're afraid they're going to fail it. But somewhere in the future, George Carlin comes back in time. Because he's from like 20...
Carlin saves the day!
Like 2032 or something like that.
Yes.
And allegedly at that time, Bill and Ted, they had their own little band called Wild Stallions. But they're like huge in George Carlin's time. So to save the band, he goes back, shows them the phone booth, that's the time machine, and they go back and get all the actual historian figures that we all know from history class in middle school and high school.
Yep.
And they do an oral report. Yay. Most outstanding, though.
Is it
Excellent.
now? Yeah.
They meet a couple of historical babes.
Now, it is confirmed, they are doing a third Bill and Ted movie.
Yes.
That is definitely happening.
Because they got to make up for the second one.
Well, I mean, here's the thing. Who are you going to have? Because Carlin's no longer with us.
No.
So who's going to be the Rufus, the time traveler guy?
They might not have it. I think this is going to be one of those where their kids are growing up and they're probably in the same predicament or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to probably show them the same thing that George showed them. That's my guess.
Interesting. I don't know. I thought
They better not find a look-alike for George. You can't do that.
No. I'm just like, how do you replace... I don't know.
You can't. You can't replace George.
You can't. No. I don't know. I know a lot of people are excited about it. I am skeptical and hopeful. Because the sequel was dirt trash. Not just regular trash, but dirt trash.
Bodacious.
Yeah.
Not an anus.
Cool beans.
So moving on.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to put this together. The next two.
Okay.
Because it's one after the other.
All right.
Empire Strikes Back, Return of the Jedi.
Oh, boy.
Because they were both in the 80s.
They were. I'm
Everybody's favorite was always Empire Strikes Back.
I'm confident that at least one of those is Empire Strikes Back is on my list.
That was 1980, and Return of the Jedi was 83.
Okay. I don't think we can possibly explain that. I mean,
We don't have to.
no, I mean it's Star Wars. You either know it or you don't.
Empire Strikes Back, Return of the Jedi. We all know that one.
Ewoks. I used to like when they did their little dance. I don't know the song. I can't sing it.
Next is License to Drive.
Oh, I put that down.
Yay!
I put that down somewhere because I saw it recently, and that's only like the third time I've seen it.
Corey Haim.
Yeah, go through that real quick.
Carolyn Kane.
Yeah.
Which at the time I thought she was cute. Her and that little soft voice first.
Yeah.
Richard Mansour was his name? The father?
I don't know, but he was in It.
Yes. For a very short time.
Well.
I recently watched that.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. And it sucks that he kills himself.
Does he? Are you sure?
He tells his wife, I think it's his wife. He
Yeah.
tells her he's going to take a bath. Because he just got a call saying that it's back.
Yeah.
And he made a promise when he was a kid that they'll all return and deal with it and face it again. He didn't want to. He was scared shitless. So he told his wife, I'm going to take a bath. And she comes up a little while later, and he's sitting in the tub.
Mm-hmm.
He cut his wrists with a blade from his razor.
Jesus.
But before he died, he wrote "It" on the wall with his blood.
Oh, come on.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, come on.
Come on.
Come on.
Yeah, I can't put that.
When was It?
1990.
Oh, 90. We just missed it.
That's why I don't have it on there.
Oh.
And it was
We're talking about it anyway.
a made-for-TV movie.
You've seen the remake, yes?
Yeah.
Does the remake...
It's good.
Is it good? Yeah.
It's good.
It's good. It is
good.
good. It's good.
Part 2 is coming out this fall.
Yeah, that's why I was mentioning it because I know
Mention it.
because I know the sequel comes out, and then that should be the final. That should be
Part
it for
2.
it.
Up 2.
That should be it for it.
That's it, motherfucker.
Are you sure? Like I thought. I mean, no, you just watched it, so it's got to still be fresh in your mind. Okay. No, I don't remember him doing that.
Doing what?
Going in the tub and...
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Really?
They'll show him cutting himself, though. They show him going up the stairs to go to the bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
A few other cuts. They come back to the house. Wife goes to surprise him in the bathroom with the beer.
Well, that's probably not the surprise she was looking for.
Nope. She drops the beer, goes on the ground, all over the place. Like it's a Miller Lite can, but instead of light, they did that thing where you can't do the real promotional name.
Oh God!
So the same company just put beer where it says light, but you know it's a Miller Lite.
Can I just say that, like, when you see products in movies, and it's like clearly Minute Maid, and they just put like gaffer's tape over the Minute Maid, and it just says juice on it, and you're like, I
Come
know that's
on.
Minute Maid.
Yeah. There's a lot of movies too that you see like cans of Pepsi or Coke,
Yeah.
and instead of like the word Coke, it just says soda. Like the company printed it that way for them or something.
That's ridiculous. We know what's going on.
Or it said like Diet Coke on the silver cans.
Yeah.
You'll say Diet Soda.
Oh, that's like one of my favorite things. Like when you're watching like
Some of my favorite things.
Yes. When you're watching like an older movie, I bit my lip again, and you see like in the background, it's like, oh, that's in the Dorito bag from like 1983.
Yep.
Like
The
the
white
old
bag.
design. Yes. See, Sean knows.
The original white bag with the red on it.
Yeah.
White and red.
And you see
Now
like
it's like
the
all red or all.
yeah, it's all red, and then it had like a circle in the middle, and you could see through the bag. It's like, I see my Doritos. Yum.
Look at it all looking cheesy. You're going in my mouth.
Bring back the goddamn 4 cheese.
Yeah.
Jerks. That's what I'm saying. So,
I'm gonna do one more from mine, then we'll do some of yours.
all right,
Right?
I'm with you.
Or do you want me to finish?
No, it's fine.
Okay.
It's fine.
Teen Wolf.
We can go back and forth. That was on my list.
Yeah.
Teen Wolf. Ridiculous premise for a film. Ridiculous premise. I mean,
One of those films that Michael J. Fox thought was one, gonna hurt his career. 2, he's not so proud of.
really?
Yeah.
Nah, I could see why you would not be proud of that film. I could see why.
Mm-hmm.
Teen Wolf is about a young man who happens to have a werewolf gene, and it kicks in for some reason when he's in high school,
During a basketball game.
and he just
Wolf's out.
Yeah, he transforms into this wolf.
All of a sudden, he's
And-
great at basketball when he really sucks.
Why is the wolf good at basketball?
Don't know.
Is it because all of his sentences are heightened?
Maybe.
It's ridiculous. It's a ridiculous movie.
And he gets hairy.
But he's got hair where there was no hair before.
Fast puberty.
Rapid puberty. It's a ridiculous
They've gone to
premise.
plaid.
That's it was an 80s movie. Well, I can't apologize for it.
It was good in its own way.
Yeah, we had a lot of crazy movies happening in the 80s. What is it? Michael J. Fox turns into a werewolf? Proceed.
You got a deal.
You got a deal. Exactly. So, we're going to say goodbye to YouTube. Bye, YouTube. Don't forget to subscribe by hitting the bell. I don't know where the bell would be, but hit it wherever it is. Subscribe, hit the bell
Cybertron.
so you get notified when we upload new stuff. You can listen to the rest of the podcast on iTunes, SoundCloud, Stitcher, and Google Play, and probably a bunch of other places we don't even know about.
But we hope we're there.
I hope we're there. I will see you there. I'm going to try not to knock my drink over this week. Sean's got something to tell you. Scarecrow, I'll miss you most of all.
Have a good everything.
So far, so good.
Keaton.
Michael Keaton.
Yeah.